I'm David Baguma, an East African from Uganda.
How do you usually start your day?
I usually wake up at 5 a.m. The first thing I always do is to pray. Then check messages from our KT groups, work emails, and start to draft a plan for the day so that I can prioritize the day's tasks from my bigger weekly plan. After that, I prepare myself to go to work, where I report before 8 a.m.
Can you share with us the overview of agribusiness in Uganda and how we're connecting farmers with more profitable varieties?
Uganda's population growth rate stands at 3.34%, one of the highest in the world. So we have less land for production and increasing food demand. The advanced farming technologies will help enhance production and productivity to address the land shortage issue. Uganda's economy relies on agriculture, and that's why we need to invest in the agricultural sector to empower farmers to increase production and productivity and ultimately make profits. Through our interventions, we take lead in raising the farmers' awareness on different best agronomic practices, use of high-quality agro inputs under sustainable farming. When we improve household income, the food insecurity and malnutrition will also improve.
How do you stay positive, hopeful, and keep the morale of your team at the end of the day?
One main strategy of keeping morale of my team is offering enough time to support them and being part of them to ensure that we deliver quality work. Once quality work is delivered, the staff will be motivated and develop self-confidence. The farmers will also be motivated to continue doing what they are trained and invite others to learn.
Can you share your experience with refugees and the work to help or support this issue? Since we are working in Arua and Kampala, which has over 267,000 refugees combined.
Uganda is currently hosting over 1.4 million refugees, with over 267,000 of them within our operation area in the north of the country. They are settled on small plots of land per household on arrival in the settlements. They are offered a reducing food ration by World Food Programme with more time they stay in the settlement. To make matters worse, even the insufficient food rations they get were drastically reduced by 30% of recent. Nowadays, even the food distribution system is changing to cash distribution because of food scarcity and to meet the beneficiaries' food preference. Putting that aside, malnutrition, mostly in children, is another big challenge in the settlements and the host communities. That calls for urgent interventions to capacitate the refugees with advanced and sustainable knowledge and skills to empower them to meet their food demand and address malnutrition challenges. If that is achieved, we are assured of the happy and peaceful communities and more development in the country as the households' incomes will increase. We give the opportunity for refugees not only to receive, but to produce as well. There is a lot of untapping areas we open for them and also for ourselves.
Why is sustainable food production important in Uganda?
Agriculture is the backbone of our economy. It employs about 72% of the total labor force, and above 70% are women and youth. The agricultural sector has contributed an average of 25% to the country's GDP for the last 10 years. Smallholder farmers dominate Uganda's agricultural sector, producing an estimated 70% of the marketed produce. Our main problem for the smallholder farmers are the gaps between the three main key drivers of agricultural production and development, which are farmers' practice, extension services, and agro-input services. In Uganda, the extension service ratio to farmers is 1 to 1,800, which is almost 4 times above the recommended ratio of 1 to 500 farmers. Because of that, there is low dissemination of new technologies that may lead to development of the agricultural sector. Our KT works are very much aligned with the priorities of the country. We are here to provide sustainable solutions to the above mentioned challenges, alongside addressing climate change, which is key to the development of our country and the entire world.
How can we help tackle malnutrition issues?
The main cause of malnutrition in Uganda is lack of awareness on nutrition education and nutrient content in the different food crops. Hence, people over-rely on certain food types, ignoring others. Through our approach in the settlement, where malnutrition cases are rampant, we take lead in training farmers on diversification with a variety of vegetables in their kitchen gardens. That enables households to access balanced diets, which is a sustainable way of addressing malnutrition.
What are the changes that we expect to see in the near future for agriculture in Uganda?
Based on the current situation, within the short time of our presence in the communities, when you see the farmers beginning to invest in long-term assets like irrigation systems, specifically for vegetable crops production, that is an indication that in the nearby future, vegetable production will be sustainable in Uganda.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I like watching football in my free time and having conversations with children. That's a great way for me to relax. I also like reading books, especially biographies of the influential people in the world, like Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, and others.
Okay, David, we will have to go now and let you enjoy your day.
Thank you very much for visiting me. I wish you a safe journey. Bye.